This is Mark Carrington from markcarrington.com. This video we're going to meet Joe Fretful. Joe is worried about his future and he thinks it may well be time for plan B. So let's just talk a little bit about Joe's story. Joe's been working on his plan A for years. He went to school, he went to college, he got good education, he found a job. He's been building his skills progressively so that he can build a good career and so his salary can grow. He's been saving to get his own house. He's been saving to build some capital for his retirement, and he's invested wisely and he's spent as wisely as he can. And he's been helping his children onto their own plan A. So where do we find Joe now? Joe really hopes that his plan A will provide a great retirement. It's funded by his savings, funded by his home, which is partly paid off. The bank owns the rest. Funded by a small inheritance from his parents, funded by his work pension, and funded by and he's hoping that the government social security or the government pension will kick in a little bit. And he's feeling okay, especially if he's careful with his spending. Of course, winning the lottery would be a huge bonus. But really what is bothering Joe is all the things that could go wrong. He could lose his job, he could become ill, or Martha, his wife, could become ill. He just sees medical expenses are rising sort of almost out of control. He's got college loans to pay off. He worries about falling investment returns. You just have to read the headlines every day. It's good this week, bad next week. And he's lived through the last two financial stock market collapses. He's worried about rises in taxes. He's worried about cuts in social security pensions. And of course, he could live longer than expected. Now, all he has to do is live 5 years longer. And there's always a calamity around the corner. The car breaks down or something worse, like a car accident. So he's been thinking about a stronger plan A. We could all do with a stronger plan A. So he's focused on building his skills to keep growing at work. He could work longer, more years. He could take on a part-time job after hours or at weekends, what Americans like calling a side hustle, because he can send Martha out to work. He could move to a cheaper location and can take on a few other side hustles, and many of these I've done before, or I've done myself. You can do market surveys, you can do product testing, you can earn $50, $100 at a time. You can sell bric-a-brac, empty all the stuff out of the garage is a good place to start, and then move into a little bit of buy and sell, buy from markets and then sell on. You could drive Uber or Lyft or even do Uber Eats or something like that in his spare time. Can Airbnb part of the house. So he's certainly been thinking about a stronger plan A. And of course, what's not on here is just actively manage his spending so that he does not get out of control. But he's been talking with his mates and with his accountant about maybe you need a plan B. Maybe you just got to scale up the side hustling, make it really mega. Just every avenue that there is to build hustles on the side, and there's no shortage of those. The other thing that he notices a lot of advertising on is start trading forex or options or binary options or penny stocks. So just set aside a part of capital and hope you can get some disproportionate returns. Of course, he's also noticed that cryptocurrency gives opportunities too. You could be trading or even mining Bitcoin or one of those other crypto coins. And then his mate's always talking to about network marketing or MLM. Well, there's an avenue there, and he's got a reasonable network of friends. And then the last point down is you could actually just take this much more seriously and start a business. Starting a business on selling stuff on eBay or on Amazon. You can start a drop shipping business into eBay or Amazon, or create his own Shopify store. Internet marketing is a possibility, and affiliate marketing is a possibility. Sell other people's stuff. So there's no shortage of ideas to build a plan B. Joe just says this is just too hard. He's been scammed before. No, his best MLM mate who sold him down the wazoo on a program that took his money and never played. He doesn't really have the skills for technical stuff or in markets or in marketing. He's just the middle of the road guy without all these strong skills. Perfectly good at his job. He feels he doesn't really have enough savings for investing. Investing returns is all about leveraging your capital. There's not enough savings to do the drop shipping stuff because you've got to buy all that stuff from China and they put it in the warehouse, and then if it doesn't sell, you're in trouble. And he's just heard that marketing takes money, and it's true. Advertising can be an expensive process if you don't know what's going on. And then when you come to affiliate marketing or Amazon selling, commissions are actually really quite small, and you have to be able to scale it up in a big way. And they're not really enough hours in the day, so he's just not too comfortable. But imagine this. Imagine that a 7-figure internet marketer opens his doors, that he's prepared to share the big commissions, and you can start leveraging his stuff. So you use his products, so you don't have to create any products yourself. You use his products, use his IT stuff, so all that those sales pages and opt-in pages and all that stuff is that he's got that created, and then you just use his stuff. Use his email follow-up sequences, just use the whole lot. He'll show you how to do it, and then he provides great training for some of the IT stuff, for the blogging stuff, for the marketing, and then for your email follow-up sequences. All Joe has to do is find the customers. You find the customers, and then our internet marketer, he does the selling after that. So you find the customers, and then he will progressively navigate through his products and do the selling after that. And you keep getting paid. Now, whatever that customer then buys becomes your customer. And this is fairly important because the scammers don't do that. What the scammers do, and what many affiliate marketers do, is you introduce a customer, you make those first commissions, and then they hold on to the customer after that, and they do all the big selling. So they basically take the customers and they leave you with the crumbs. So imagine a better world where you can get the big commissions, you can use somebody else's products. All you have to do is keep finding the customers and run a cookie cutter engine that delivers those customers. So Joe is keen. Plan B, it feels like Plan B is in Joe's hands. So be like Joe, sign up for the free training and start learning the ropes and break down the door to a 7-figure business, or a 5-figure business, or a 6-figure business. Just depends on how many hours in the day you have, and you can choose how much of your fair share that you can grab. And so Joe can stop worrying and sleep better at night. So click the links below and stop worrying and sleep better at night.